Hey guys, and welcome to the Rarely Relevant Podcast, episode 4. On this episode, we have a special guest, Nick Westman, as along with the regular people, me, Sean.
And Kenneth.
And Tyler.
We did it. Rarely Relevant.
We made it, guys.
Nick Westman, say a word first.
Oh yeah. Hey Nick.
Hey, what's going on,
Nicky
guys?
boy.
What's
Hello,
new
Good
with
to be on
you,
the show.
Nick?
Thanks for having me.
We're doing it. Okay.
You
Tyler,
seem so
Kenneth.
enthusiastic.
I am enthusiastic. I'm just sad I don't have a beer on me.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
So Tyler, what's on deck?
What do you mean, deck? Like,
What's
what am I
the
drinking?
hot news? What's the hot button?
We need to announce our drinks, okay, guys? We all have drinks that we need
all
to
have
announce.
drinks. I'm a bit
Yeah, I'm
embarrassed.
drinking water.
You're
Is
embarrassed?
it
What?
filtered water, Nick, or is it tap?
It's bottled actually.
Is it bubbling or
So you
sparkled
fucking
or
hate
gassed?
the environment.
It is still water. And that
Is
makes
it
sound so
distill?
much- It makes
Is
it sound
it
so much
flavored?
fancier than it is. No, it's unflavored, cheap bottled water from Costco.
So it's just like Arrowhead or Kirkland water.
It's Kirkland water. Yes.
Oh
I
my
hate a
gosh, we
spoiler.
got the count. We got the count.
On a scale
We
of
know
1
it.
to 10, how much do you hate the environment?
I thought we were avoiding social issues in this one.
No, because you're
This is-
drinking bottled water, so I gotta ask.
Kenneth is very environmentally aware.
Yeah, he's
And
like
by
a
very,
farmer.
he
or something.
means
He went
like
to
a
he went to
5
Davis.
on
I
a
mean, what do you
scale of 1 to
expect?
10.
He's a Davis man.
He
What are you
loves his
drinking, Sean?
environment.
I've got this limited release Blue Moon Blackberry Tart Ale from Blue Moon Brewing Company. I'm officially a dad because I'm drinking
mean,
this beer.
That sounds
I mean, is your
decent.
shirt
I
tucked
like a good Belgian. I assume it's
Sounds
Belgian.
good.
Is it?
I don't know.
Here's
I
the
don't
thing.
know. What do you mean
Here's
you
the
don't
thing.
know?
It's an ale crafted with a bounty
Oh,
of
so it's an ale.
blackberries. Sure.
Okay.
Here's the thing. That sounds great, but you're probably not going to add a signature orange to your drink.
No,
It
not
has
with
a
that.
little symbol on it that I should add an orange to it, but it's already fruity. I don't want to
I feel
clash
like I
the
don't
fruit.
necessarily want an orange blackberry beverage.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like that. It's a little too sweet and a little too tart combined. I'm not a big fan. I'm not sure
Not a
I'd like
fan.
that. Especially because it's already apparently supposed to be tart.
It's
So-
not very sweet and it's not very tart.
Oh, so just kind of middle of the road.
Well,
It just tastes like an ale, but you spilled like a juice into it.
That's probably actually what they did do.
That's probably
Sounds
what
like
they
a
did.
juice box.
It
And
is.
alcohol.
It's kind of like a high C, but they put beer in it. But
Have
it's
you
not
guys
that
have you guys tried the not your dad's root beer or whatever?
Yeah, I have actually.
I have not.
Is it good? Because I'm hearing tons about it recently. Like everyone
Yeah,
at
it's
work's
pretty good.
talking about it.
It's pretty
like
bitchin'.
Okay.
Yeah.
I need to try it. I need to find a bottle of it somewhere.
And then the other one's like Q drinks. That one's also pretty good. They
Is
have
it like
a
an
nice
alcoholic
gin.
root beer, or is it just like
Yeah.
root beer?
It's alcoholic
Yeah.
root beer.
Oh,
It's I think
Sounds really good.
6% or something like that. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
that's interesting. I was drinking this like apple. It was like a Red's apple something, and it was like 8%, and it was like that's like too many percents for what it was. I couldn't handle it.
Was it really sweet or just like strong?
It was like 10 ounces and 10%. So it was like, it was like maximum the hormone or whatever.
Oh, so you just can't handle alcohol is what you're saying.
No.
Yeah, I'm just saying
Yeah.
I'm a big pussy. I can handle like regular cider if it's 8%, but that was kind of weird. I don't know what was going on.
Yeah. Wait, Sean, do you turn red when you drink?
No,
Well, at least you got that going on for you.
He's got Irish blood.
I'm Irish.
He's got Irish blood.
It's Irish in him.
I'm
What are
Irish
you
as
drinking,
heck.
Kenneth? Though.
I'm a bit embarrassed.
Hmm.
So, say it. Are you drinking like Bud Light or like
He's
Natty
probably drinking a
Ice or
warm
whatever?
Keystone Light.
No, it's not even that good. That's the issue.
What
What?
is it?
So I went to the fridge thinking I had a Lagunitas. Turns out the Lagunitas I had like opened and like left it there and like put the lid back on for later because it was a 32 ouncer. But like I don't
That
want to
doesn't
drink that because
work.
it's been there a week.
Oh my God, Kenneth! What were you thinking?
So you have like a flat, nasty
Well, I didn't
32
drink it.
ouncer?
I like knew instantly. So the only thing I had was a BJ's Fuzzy Navel flavored malt cooler.
You're
Wow.
drinking a wine cooler?
I'm drinking a wine cooler.
You shouldn't be embarrassed that you're drinking it. You should be embarrassed that was in your refrigerator.
Well, it was there for a good
Yeah,
reason.
he should be
'Cause I
embarrassed
bought
on
them
both
for my
counts, Tyler.
girlfriend.
That's not an
Wow.
excuse, Kenneth, okay?
That's not a good
an
excuse.
You should
But
be
it
embarrassed
is
on both
in there.
counts. Oh, jeez.
But I bought them for my girlfriend.
Yo,
She
before it
leaves
goes
the
on,
apartment, they leave with her. They do not stay
They
in
go
your
in her
fridge.
purse. Hey, so before we go on too long, let's introduce Nick to our listeners. Nick is a person who has real life things that he does in the real world. That's scary.
Well,
Real
I
things in the real
guess.
world?
I mean,
So Nick, what's it like to do real things?
Well, I don't really know yet. I just finished college, so
Yeah, that's not real, Sean.
that's not real world stuff yet. I kind of
Okay, Nick, what's it like to talk to people and then them laugh at your jokes but not understand them?
What?
Is that... I don't get it.
All right.
Is
let's
this
go
one of
on.
those jokes that
I'm
you're
so
making
confused.
that
I'm
no one's
sorry.
laughing
That's
at?
just
I
what
don't-
happened
I don't-
right now.
I don't get it, Sean. I'm sorry. What?
I'm not getting it. Either.
Wow.
Let's move on to a
Wow.
news article.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm drinking Mission, or Omission. There's a... I think it's Omission.
Is that gluten-free beer?
Well, it says crafted to remove gluten. I don't...
You bought what are you? That's the real question. What are you doing with a gluten-free beer in your fridge?
Okay,
Tyler?
well, actually, Kenneth, Omission is actually a pretty good beer.
I've
it's different
never
tasting,
had it
but it's pretty
before.
good.
I bought it yesterday just for funsies. I was with a friend of mine and he got a triple Belgian, and so I ended up going with this instead.
You should have gotten the triple Belgian.
Yeah, no, his was way better. This isn't bad though, I guess. It's just not the greatest.
Yeah, they have it at one of the student bars at UCLA, and I would get it there occasionally.
I like the bottle though, but every time I see it, I see Mission, and I automatically, and the way it looks, it's kind of like clean looking, like the label and everything. I always think it's a San Francisco beer, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
the clean yellow label, right?
And the fact that it says Mission on it, so I always think San Francisco.
That's the number
yeah.
one trend in the food world right now.
What?
Clean.
Everything
Being
going clean, or
That's the
Removing
trend in
artificial
everything.
Colors, artificial
You mean
colors
like
and flavors.
our organic highball energy drink we had
That's
last
right.
night, Kenneth?
We enjoyed a highball energy drink, and we
So the-
observed as we looked at the back of the thing in comparison to the worst like sour apple Rockstar that not only did it have more sugar, it also had about like 40 more milligrams of caffeine.
Well,
It
yeah,
did.
but isn't
So
that
we
a
were-
positive? Like the caffeine, like
Oh,
that's
it's
why you drink it.
incredibly positive.
I mean,
No,
we
that's
got
positive,
we got
not-
jacked up.
We got pretty jacked
We got
up.
jacked up.
So
We got pretty jacked up.
we just thought it was funny though that like like people are like not gonna drink Rockstar because like, oh, I'm not 15, I don't drink Rockstar. So you instead reach for Highball, and it's got way more shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
you were saying Highball had more. I thought you were saying Rock.
No, Highball has way more shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Highball's highballing. Except, supposedly monsters have like 300% vitamin B12 or some shit like that.
Well,
So if you
I
really
just
want
heard
vitamin
something
B12,
about B12.
it's a common deficiency.
Oh wait, maybe it was D12 or something. I don't know. I heard something. I saw a headline. There was like someone found, or there was a study that said some vitamin causes acne or something like that. I don't know.
are there any other vitamins that have numbers other than B?
Yes.
I mean, other than B. You just
Oh.
said B6.
Oh.
Those are just the common deficiencies. You get most of the other ones, like vitamin C, like you get most of them from like eating an orange.
Yeah, but there's no vitamin C6, is what I mean.
I think there is.
And
looking at a
again,
Wikipedia
like this
page right now.
vitamin
Go
that
for it.
I heard, I think it started with a D. It was like a D and a number.
Because,
Nope,
I mean,
just
vitamin D you absorb through the sun. I don't know. I've never heard a difference between vitamin D and vitamin D, I drink milk, it's got vitamin D, it doesn't have vitamin D12 or whatever.
No, it has vitamin C. I think is milk.
No, that's
Milk is vitamin D.
It's vitamin
Well,
D.
there is like
Oh wait,
a
no,
vitamin
it's calcium.
D2
That's
and
right.
D3.
Okay.
Well, it has
but it's like-
calcium and vitamin D.
Yeah, but that's where I got the vitamin C. Is vitamin C a thing? No, that's from
Vitamin C is
orange.
in orange.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
like orange juice, fruits.
Vitamin A
you get scurvy on deficiency. Right?
Isn't vitamin A what's in carrots or whatever?
Vitamin A is in carrots as well as vitamin C.
Well, I had
we
carrots for lunch today, so look at me go,
Well,
getting all
carrots
my
contain
vitamins.
carotene, which
One time when I was a little kid, the lights went out, the power went out, and so me and my brother ate carrots to try to look in the dark better.
That was
well, that's real.
stupid.
No, that's real.
I don't think that's real.
It wouldn't. I mean,
They
it wouldn't
hurt
happen.
your eyesight.
It wouldn't happen immediately, but like
Well, if
over
you ate
time.
enough carrots for a long period of time in that dark, maybe
Sure.
it would.
Yeah.
I mean, of course. But,
Well-
I mean, it was only one night that the power was out, so.
I don't even think that's true, though. I heard that the carrot thing is fake. Like, it's not real.
Well,
You mean
No,
like-
it's real.
like
It
shaving?
improves your eyesight. It probably doesn't increase your cones, which is what you need to see it in the dark, but it would improve your eyesight.
No, that's
Actually,
what I hear is
well-
that it doesn't actually help your eyesight. Like, that's just an old wise tale or whatever.
Well, I can't
Tyler, I'm gonna
tell.
believe this lie.
I
hold
can't
on,
tell
hold on.
now.
I've got the
Yeah.
Wikipedia page open. It
Go,
says that vitamin A, the deficiency in it causes night blindness. So it's not that eating carrots makes your vision better. It's that not eating carrots
No,
or
we're talking about
things with vitamin
carotene.
E.
We're
Actually,
talking about carotene, which is
Isn't
not
carotene vitamin A, though, or something like that?
no.
No,
You get a
is that
vitamin A
wrong?
in carrots. Carotene is just is like in your hair.
No, carotene is also in carrots.
But that not necessarily. It doesn't necessarily help your eyesight. Is what
Well,
Nick's
that's
saying.
what the jury's still out on.
No, Nick's saying
Okay.
the vitamin A is what does eyesight stuff.
Let's see. Carotene is responsible for the orange color of carrots. Thanks, Google.
I don't know
I
anything
could-
about vitamins, so I just
Yeah, why are we on this topic? I don't think any of us are like.
Let's
even,
get
like,
back to the hot
I think
button
Kenneth
issue.
is, but here we go.
I
The hot
actually
button
am.
issue is that Kenneth got a new radio for his
He did.
car, a new CD player for his
We
car.
learned
really?
how to, I
That's-
learned how to solder yesterday.
We learned how to solder because we didn't know you had to solder in like the whole thing.
I could have
so what
told you
you do
guys.
It was
that.
very
solder
involved.
What you had to solder in the leads from the car to put it on the speakers.
Yeah, we had to attach little snaps.
I did not know
attachments.
that. Going
See,
in.
I did know that, and that's why when you told me that you and Sean had just finished installing the CD player, my first thought was, really? Like, they installed it?
Well, we
Like,
did.
don't-
We did do it though. We did fucking do it. Okay?
Yeah, I was surprised. I figured you guys would go get it installed somewhere.
I'm gonna have to. We could maybe
Yeah.
do a podcast while I'm on the road. Except somebody else would have to record me, and we would have to not talk over each other.
Wait, why?
Because now I have a microphone in the car.
No, but I mean, why would no one have? Why would you not?
Because I'm not gonna have Audacity going.
You can
Oh my
record
God.
from your phone, dude. You can record phone calls and stuff like that.
Well, I guess.
Yeah, I don't understand what the limit.
The point is, I want to do a podcast while I'm on the road. Okay.
We could. We could have a whole month that's just podcast done in the car.
Let's just do it on a road trip and podcast the whole thing.
We
Sounds like a
could.
good
That's how we
idea.
got better Avia last time.
Let's say you got better Avia.
We're not going to talk about that.
We won't.
That's
we
a,
can
that's
save
a,
that.
that's a
We're
That's
saving
a-
that one.
that's a
That's its own
cliffhanger.
special-
That's the
Cliffhanger
Christmas
next-
special. That's for the Christmas
Oh,
special.
but guys, just
Christmas
real
special.
quick, I got the domain and it currently points to the GitHub. So what up?
What's
Yeah,
the
Avia.
name? Better Avia.
What about rarely relevant website? Come on.
I have that one too.
Yeah, but it's not up.
Okay, fine. Give me like a weekend. I can do it this weekend.
And did
Wow.
you update Quick Drop yet?
Beginning of better Avia.
What about Quick Drop?
Did you update it yet?
No.
God damn it.
I got really close and then I left, okay? I went to California for the graduations and then I got busy.
That's your this weekend project is get
Oh,
Quick Drop
shit.
2.0 up and
I
get the
have
rarely relevant
really
website
expensive
up.
Scotch.
Which one? Oh, you mean the stuff that we got you?
Yeah, I just remembered.
Yeah. Oh yeah, drink that. Don't drink your shitty wine cooler.
Wine
Drink the
cooler.
nice scotch we got you.
I need to write your mom a thank you card.
You
Do
should.
we have okay?
I will.
Let's go on to like a topic that's like modern, that's hip. That
Okay.
we can talk about. Let's go.
Okay, guys, I got something. Though a couple, I'm not sure if we can blow through them if we want to. I'm
Let's
kind of
just
just.
blow through them.
Well, I mean, because I'm not entirely sure. You guys kind of already need prior knowledge of it, and you might not. Heroes. Did you
TV show.
guys?
The
The
TV show.
TV show.
Yeah, the TV show.
What about
I've
it?
seen an episode.
So you've
I saw
seen.
the first
season.
3 seasons, but I haven't watched anything past that.
Wait, how many seasons you
First 3.
first? So like all of them, right? Or is there 4?
There's
There's
like
4 of
I
them.
want to say there's 4 or 5 now.
No, there's not. There wasn't 5. There was at most 4. But they're bringing it back, doing Heroes Reborn.
Is it
Really?
for Netflix or is it on somebody else?
It'll be NBC again. But I mean, this was announced at the Super Bowl, so it's kind of old news that it's happening. But they just released a trailer for it, which is cool, and I'm
You know
excited.
what I really liked about Heroes was that in the first season they like did some shameless advertising for like Blue Nissan Versa, and I was like, that's the kind of shit I want Netflix to do. you
Wait,
know?
they did For what?
Like the hero. Remember they like went and rented a blue Nissan Versa and they made a really big deal that it was a Nissan Versa?
I don't remember that at all.
I don't remember that at all, actually.
They drive a car and he's like, no, we need a blue Nissan Versa. And he like holds up the comic book and like shows it to the woman and you like see it there.
Yeah.
And it makes a really I'm like, that's the kind of advertising Netflix needs to be doing.
Yeah, it was fun. But that was, when was season 1? It was probably like 2008 or something. It was a while ago.
But I love that advertising. That's why I initially thought Netflix. Because they kind of did it in Game of Thrones, where they had him like whip out his fucking PS Vita and like start playing it. Like,
wait, hold on. What'd you just
say?
That
really helped.
They whipped
that really
out a PS
helped out
Vita
the
in Game of
PlayStation
Thrones?
Vita.
Yeah,
not
right.
Game of Thrones. Sorry, House of Cards.
Okay,
Oh,
because I'm like,
yeah, I was
okay,
gonna
wait,
say.
Kenneth, what exactly?
In Game of
It's like
Thrones.
the same fucking show. One
is about like American politics and Kevin Spacey dominating them, and the other one is about a bunch of people murdering each other. Well,
yeah, but
okay, Game of Thrones is far more than that. But Game of Thrones is like the best show on TV. I won't get into it too much. But
Also, I'm so happy about that product placement for the PlayStation Vita because the PlayStation Vita is done so great because of that advertisement. You know.
No, I just like that kind of product placement. I think that's how it should be.
I don't know. I think it's generally really obvious and not.
Oh, it should, but it's more native than a fucking,
Yeah, but it just I don't like it because TV shows are on. If you're on, like watching cable, TV shows are about 40 minutes long, give or take a couple minutes, and if they start doing like quote unquote native advertisement, where 20 minutes is devoted to pure ads. And then 40 minutes of the actual TV show, and they have ads embedded in it, and they make them really obvious. Then really,
you're
just
do it really well, like Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle, or like the one Castaway with FedEx. Like you need to do it like that.
Yeah, but if you like, I'm not sure how many USA shows you watch, but USA I've noticed is notorious for this. They have some of the most like blatant advertisements in their TV shows. I still love their TV shows, like Suits. Started last night, the season.
Is Psych USA?
Yeah, Psych was USA. It's.
I don't remember any blatant ads.
It didn't start until probably the last 2 years is when they started doing, is my guess. But it's so they have like 30-second scenes devoted to like a car. Like they're in a car, completely unrelated to the show. They're like driving from point A to point B, which normally in a TV show you don't show. They show it. And they make a big deal while in the car of all the cool features and like, ooh, it's so fast. And they do all these shots from like afar, like this car speeding through. It's like, oh my god.
I love it.
But I'm looking forward to USA. USA, seriously, they have like some pretty cliche shows. I love them though, and they're coming out with. Have you guys heard anything about Mr. Robot?
Mm-mm.
No, what's that?
You should definitely check it out. It premiered last night. They showed the pilot, though the pilot's been out for about a month. But they re-showed it officially on TV last night. And it's really, really, really good.
Mr. Robot.
It's pretty much about this, like... let's see, I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. It's pretty much about, like, this nerdy or, like, socially awkward computer hacker who's working as, like, a white hat hacker for like a firm or security firm.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's more. I'm cooler than he is.
Uh-huh.
But he's like a really. It's just it does everything right from what I can. It only has one TV. It only has one episode out right now, but it did a lot of things right. It's almost like if you imagine a sort of Fight Club vibe and premise, or like Fight Club vibe and sort of ideology. It's like that, except with hackers.
Okay.
Okay, so fuck.
Wait, is he like a schizophrenic or?
He is. Or maybe. We don't necessarily know if he's schizophrenic. Like, it's kind of vague, but he has mental issues. And then he meets up with a Christian Slater character. Do you guys know Christian Slater?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So he's like this hacker leader of like this secret sort of anonymous type group.
Okay.
And his goal in the first, he says, at least in the pilot, he says his goal is to sort of reset the credit system, which is straight out of Fight Club.
Fight Club. But that is what fucks everything up.
Yeah, but he plans on doing it through hacking. That's his goal, is to hack it and just
And that's the
wipe
best way
it
to do
clean,
it.
as opposed to blowing everything up. Spoiler
Wasn't
alert
that
for
like
Fight Club.
also sort of the plot of like Live Free or Die Hard?
Was it? I don't
I
remember.
thought it was somehow involved. They like turned off the credit systems or something
Was
like
it?
that. I don't remember.
I thought they were turning off like power grids and utilities.
Maybe they turned off. I think they turned off everything basically.
Yeah, you might be right. I can't remember. That was a while ago.
But I think that was the plan, was to steal the credit. I don't know.
It could be. But either way, this show's really good. You guys should definitely check it out. It's online. You guys can watch it online.
Mm-hmm.
It's very good.
On the
I would highly recommend it.
Netflix?
It's not on Netflix. You can just watch it online. Like, USA just has it online. Like, they posted the pilot online a month ago, and that's where I saw it. And then it aired again last night, officially.
Well, I'd check it out.
It looks really good. I'd highly recommend it as far as TV shows go. Last TV show thing, though, and then we can move on, because I think you guys are probably bored with my TV show talk and movie talk.
I like TV shows.
Do you?
I'm literally a film major that wants to do TV.
Yeah, but the
You were
only
an English
thing
major.
I ever hear you talk about TV-wise is anime, which I'm happy to talk about, but then Kenneth gets bored as fuck, and he just zones out.
Yeah, I'll probably end
Not
up
really
doing something.
relevant.
Just talk about anime.
We're not supposed to be relevant, Kenneth. We're supposed to be rarely relevant, okay?
That means we're only relevant some of the time.
Yeah, and not always to all three of us, in this case four. Sometimes only to a couple of us.
Well, there you go.
I just found a new take on our name. That's even better.
In terms of like actual TV, I'm not watching anything that's modern TV. Right now I'm watching Star Trek Voyager and Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
So good.
It's so
That's
good.
some old stuff.
What else was I watching?
Just for the record, when we installed the new stereo thing in the car, we spent the entire time trying to convince the computer to run a level 3 diagnostic. And
it would not run that
would
level
not
3
run
diagnostic.
I was
We were-
just about to start BSG, because I have not seen it yet.
Ooh, Battlestar Galactica is so good.
Yeah, one of my
love Battlestar
coworkers
Galactica.
is just a huge fan, and every time
So is Capricorn, bro.
Dude,
Start with
that-
Capricorn.
You talking about Caprica? You mean the spinoff?
Caprica? Yeah, the terrible one.
I don't know. That's kind of cool.
I don't like it.
Cyberpunk.
Either way,
But
that's
you're
my
supposed to
next
watch
one.
The original show first, but anyways,
I just finished Sense8, which I know Kenneth finished.
That one's dope,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
I
but
like
now
it.
that I finished that, I need something else on Netflix to put on when I'm like eating and shit.
What
Yeah.
else am I watching? I need to watch Angry Boys, which is a show that was on HBO. I haven't watched that much of it, but it's by the guy who made Summer Heights High, which he's like this Australian guy, and he plays like multiple characters in the same show, and he's like hilarious. And he
Oh
has, like, a bunch
wait,
of-
oh no, it's this show.
What?
Is this the show with like the dude who looks like a chick?
Yeah.
Oh fuck that show.
You don't like Summer Heights High?
No, fuck
Summer
it.
Heights High is so fucking
No,
funny,
it's
dude.
stupid. Fuck off.
Tyler doesn't appreciate sketch comedy or good acting. So,
Really? You consider that good acting?
dude, he pulls off playing like a 12-year-old kid and like a gay drama instructor and a 16-year-old girl in the same show. I mean, it's not supposed to be realistic. It's a joke.
Yeah,
But he does
obviously
it.
it's a joke.
And
I would
it's-
hope
it's-
it's a joke.
And it's so good. He pulls all the characters off so well, and it's like this full-grown man playing like a 12-year-old boy, and he could pull it off, and that's like amazing.
Nah,
There's nothing
I'm just
that's
not a fan of it. I've seen parts of it, and it just annoys me.
well, Angry Boys is his HBO one where they just swear and make fun of disabled people, but
that I
what's
haven't
that?
even heard of, but
Angry Boy, it's on HBO.
Moderately offensive. That's actually really offensive.
You know, it's Australia. It's a Mad Max territory. You know,
wait, Mad Max territory? What do you mean? Just because it's
Mad Max takes place in Australia.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I mean, a lot of things
That's-
take place in Australia. Kangaroo
That's
Jack
the-
took place
that's
in
the-
Australia.
that's
Why
the
don't you?
joke.
Why don't you say it's Kangaroo
Because
Jack territory?
Kangaroo Jack isn't anti-culture, is not clashing values,
Really?
Okay.
Okay, they had a kangaroo dressed up in a hoodie.
and then he sings "Rapper's Delight."
Yeah. Okay, that's leaps and bounds ahead of its time. Okay, there's some intense shit going on in that movie, in both
I
the
don't
first
remember-
and the second.
I don't remember who starred in it. Who starred in it?
The black dude who's in Blackish, he was in it.
Oh yeah, he's funny.
And then some white dude who I've never seen since. And then there was the kangaroo, of course.
Of course.
Who, sadly, is probably doing drugs now because I haven't seen him in anything.
The kangaroo?
Yeah.
Well, he's voice acted by
What's
someone.
the average lifespan of a kangaroo? Maybe he died.
Oh, that'd be
brings it
so
down.
sad.
Whoa,
More than
Kenneth,
10
whoa,
years.
you don't have to be that pessimistic.
I don't know how long they lived, though. He could be dead. No, they
when
probably...
I was a
he's-
child, when I was a child and I played Tekken, I think it was 3, the kangaroo was my favorite character.
Oh, I forgot
Pretty
about
good
that.
character.
Roger was his name.
Yeah, that's right.
And he had
Kangaroo's a
boxing
pretty good
gloves.
character.
I forgot he was a character. That game was good. Do they still make Tekken games?
Yes, they're making Tekken 7, dude.
Why don't we
They
ever
really
play that?
slowed down because that was like Tekken 3.
It's because fighting games kind of dropped off.
Unless you're like Mortal Kombat.
Or Super Smash.
Mortal
Bros.
Kombat also dropped off.
Yeah, but people
Can you
still
can you
loved it.
name a Mortal Kombat like in between the reboot and like not the reboot? Like I can't.
I can,
none,
but
'cause they all suck.
But I think people played a lot of Mortal Kombat regardless.
I also don't like Mortal Kombat, so there's that.
I mean, I don't either, but
Kombat.
I consider Mortal Kombat to be kind of stupid. I don't like the systems. I don't like the mechanics.
I was always
And
a
the
Soul
gore,
Calibur.
the gore is always like whatever, and you
Soul
can like
Calibur's
mash
pretty
combos. Okay, Soul Calibur's like awesome. Dead or Alive's awesome. Street Fighter's
I
awesome.
hate Dead or Alive. Oh my god.
I
hate
love Dead or Alive,
it.
dude.
It's my least
I
favorite.
The
don't know.
mechanics are so good. Like ignore the breasts. Ignore that they like
The characters
to
are
push that
boring
stuff.
as shit.
There's the gameplay is so good though. If you understand the mechanics, it's like so well tuned. It's like they did it right. It's like
now I
it's like a
do
well
recall Dead or Alive
designed.
Extreme Beach Volleyball, and that was a pretty good game.
Wait, what's that? It sounds sexy.
That's the Xbox game.
That's the Xbox game where they took all the female characters from the Dead or Alive fighter and just made them play beach volleyball. And
Well, it's like mini games, and you
the
try to.
entire goal is to collect the sexiest swimsuit.
No, the goal is to be friends with like the other characters.
No,
essentially.
it's to get the sexiest swimsuit.
You can get the sexiest swimsuit pretty easily, but the hard part is like making people be friends with you, and then they give you gifts and shit like that.
They give you gifts, which are
That's the
sexy
actual like
swimsuits.
that's like the actual meat of the gameplay is trying to get these people to be friends with you.
I played that game, and it was definitely to get the sexiest swimsuit.
Whoa, wait a second. I just read something. Somehow
Mm-hmm.
I've been like severely out of the loop. Maybe you guys were too, or maybe you guys are just dicks who didn't tell me about it.
What?
Ultima Online is getting an expansion?
They always get an expansion.
Yeah, but they're doing a new one like right now.
Yeah. I think the last expansion was like 2010 or something like that.
Yeah,
Let's see.
that's like 5 years ago.
Yeah, but the game's also 20 years old.
Yeah, but I mean, so 5 years, new expansion, that's something to...
No, it's
Which
not.
one?
No one plays Ultima
Time
Online.
of Legends?
I just hadn't heard.
I
Neither
don't
did
think
I.
that's relevant.
I mean, it's rarely relevant, you know?
It's not rarely relevant. It's just zero relevant.
I'd say Ultima Online is rarely relevant. It's occasionally relevant, like every 5 years.
No, even
No,
then,
I-
it might not be
I-
relevant.
If you consider the entirety of like the timeline of gaming, then it is rarely relevant because it's only relevant for like a couple of years.
I mean, it was in the Guinness Book of World Records in 1998 for the most online played video game.
What? Like Spider-Man 2 was on the world record for most movie
That's a quality
sales.
film. Tobey Maguire looked great in that movie.
Oh,
Was
they
that-
got a
was that
new
the one with
actor.
Doc Ock.
Yeah, they fucking got a new... Fucking stop rebooting Spider-Man.
They have to, okay? They're trying to
Dude, they
combine
have
the
to.
Marvel
And they
world.
got a young little British kid to do it too.
Yeah.
I want a third.
He's an
Hulk
American.
reboot. That's
Why
what
is
He's
he
an
making a
American?
Russian?
Well, why
Huh?
the fuck did he have a British accent when I heard
No,
him like
no,
on an interview?
he is British. The actor is British, but the character is
Daniel
American.
Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe.
Wait,
No,
what?
it's
Daniel
like
Rad-
Tom Huddleston or something like that.
Daniel Radcliffe, if he
As
played
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man,
I would
poop
watch
myself.
that, actually.
I liked Andrew Garfield. I was sad that he didn't stick around.
How many reboots have there been now?
It's now the third.
Third, because there was the
Stupid.
Tobey Maguire and then there's the Andrew Garfield.
They're not starting from the beginning, are they?
No.
Where's
Yeah,
Where's
yeah,
our-
it's another
Where's
origin
our
story.
third Hulk reboot?
The thing is that this is now finally like a Marvel
Yeah.
like operation. So they're gonna do a Spider-Man movie and they're gonna try to get him at the very least in like maybe the next Captain America movie, if not then Avengers: Infinity Wars.
Yeah, they're trying to put him into like Avengers and eventually, you know, meet with like...
Well, Spider-Man is an Avenger.
Yeah, I mean... But my point is that they're going to start putting him into the Marvel Universe,
Yeah,
which is why they're doing the reboot.
I just want to watch the new Ghostbusters, honestly.
Which one?
Both, actually. The
The
girls
girl
one
one?
and the guys one.
I want the girl one.
The fact that they're making 2
Is awesome.
stupid.
Well, they're making 2 Star Wars movies right now. There's supposed to be like the spin-off that comes out like next June, in addition to the one that's coming out in December.
Yeah, but as far as the Ghostbusters, I could be wrong here. Maybe I just don't know. They're the same movie, more or less.
Well, Chris Pratt
just
is
one
in
has
one, and he's
guys
not in the
and
other.
one has girls.
Why don't they just make more Clone Wars Samurai Jack show?
Wait, that's a thing?
Yeah, that was in between 1 and 2. They had the Samurai Jack like studio or whatever make a Clone Wars that was like a 5-episode
No,
miniseries.
I thought like Samurai Jack was like in the Clone Wars though.
No, it was just the same studio or whatever.
Because that would be pretty cool if you put Samurai
You
Jack in
thought
the Clone
Samurai
Wars.
Jack was a part of Star Wars?
Wouldn't that be pretty cool?
Extended universe.
Well, the thing is that I mean, you always like see the commercials for Cartoon Network with like Samurai Jack, then Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Did you
I
guys
don't
know
I
watch
mean,
that?
maybe like 10 years ago.
Well, yeah, I know. Like, I'm thinking like 10 years ago because that's when I watched that stuff.
No, but
You know,
apparently
when
they
we were
brought back
12.
Toonami recently, didn't they?
They did like 2 years ago, dude.
Oh, okay. That's not that recent, I guess.
I guess
I just
remember-
heard
I
about
remember
it like
watching,
within the last few months.
Toonami was great. With, like
That's
Teen
back.
Titans and
It's
stuff.
That's not Toonami.
Was that on Toonami?
What's not Toonami?
Toonami now is part of Adult Swim though. It's not part
Oh.
of like.
Wasn't it always though part of Adult Swim more or less?
No, it was always like at prime time, like 5 p.m. to like 7 p.m. or whatever. That was Toonami.
Really? I
Now
thought
it's
it
like
showed
now
up
it's
late.
Saturday starting at midnight or something like that, or 10 or something like that.
Wait,
That's
what
weird.
started? Oh wait, did they ever
Toonami's-
start
okay,
showing
wait.
it late?
Yeah, Toonami's only late and only on Saturday now.
Oh wow.
It's part of Adult Swim.
Okay.
And so they just is it just reboots of old shows or reruns of old shows or what?
No, that's not Toonami. That's Boomerang. Toonami is all anime.
Yeah,
Oh,
right
okay.
now Toonami has a bunch of like anime stuff. Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho or Hakusho? Was it
Show.
Hakusho?
Hockey show.
Oh, that's
That was
that's
good. That was like my first anime that I ever saw, even before Dragon Ball.
You,
One of my
you saw
friends
Yu
actually
Yu
watching
Hakusho
that.
before DBZ?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow.
My
all
first
right.
anime was Full Metal Alchemist.
Wow,
That's
Kenneth,
pretty
way to be
late.
late to the game.
I think my first anime was Pokemon.
Okay, Pokemon was mine too.
Pokemon was a great show.
I think it was
I will say-
Pokemon and then Yu-Gi-Oh and then like.
The first like
You-
60 episodes or so of Pokemon are on Netflix. In case you really feeling nostalgic.
I already watched those.
Yeah, I
again.
actually watched them already too.
And I don't feel
I watched
nostalgic,
through Orange
so-
Islands and then I was like, fuck this.
I didn't watch the Orange Islands.
I mean, I'm probably gonna end up just making a drinking game out of it and having some fun.
You should watch something
Yeah.
else like Friends.
You should just watch Pokemon Black and White because it's like the best season.
I don't know about that, but Tyler, I mean, I've already been watching Friends with Paige, like on and off.
Who
Yeah,
needs
but I
Friends?
watch it, every night. I watch 2 episodes of it before I go to bed.
I do the same thing with How I Met Your Mother.
What losers you guys are.
Hey
I've already
man,
finished
Friends is
both
great.
series.
I've seen every.
How I Met Your Mother's better.
No,
Friends is great.
those are fighting
It's
words,
more
Kenneth.
relevant.
How I Met Your Mother is more relevant, but in 10 years it will be less relevant, and Friends will still be as good.
It will always be relevant to me.
Yeah,
That's 'cause
but
it-
that's not because it's good necessarily. It's not. Well, I mean,
a
it's
lot
good,
of the
but it's not
a lot
because
of the
it's
jokes
better.
are really dated. In How I Met Your Mother,
Friends is a classic.
yeah, the Friends jokes just don't really go out of style at all.
I just love Big Bang Theory. Doesn't everyone
Big
love?
Bazinga theory.
Dude, I just
Bazinga.
love when he's. I love Bazinga.
The thing
what
I
was
hate
your
about
guys'
Big Bang
opinion?
Theory is that sometimes it's so right. Like they had the episode where they were all trying to get tickets for Comic-Con, and it was way too accurate.
What? How
Way
they're all
too
sitting in front of the computer, waiting and then clicking and
Spamming
trying to get the
F5
queue?
because I've been there.
Okay, no, Kenneth, that's not accurate, and you should know that.
Wait, Tyler, didn't you guys
No,
have
what
Forge
are you
passes
talking
to
about?
Comic-Con?
They only changed it this year. This is an old episode.
No, I think they changed it in the last 3 years. Have been
Okay, why? When that episode came out, because it's an old episode, it was right.
Okay.
That all you did was spam F5.
Yeah, I mean that used to be the case. I'm glad it's not the case anymore.
I
But
just want to say Bazinga. I want to have a T-shirt and I want to say Bazinga.
get a Comic-Con
Bazinga.
ticket, and you can
Oh,
find tons of those
oh.
shirts for sale.
Man, I should just buy a Comic-Con ticket so I
Comic
can get a
Bazinga
Bazinga
Con.
T-shirt.
Or you could go to ThinkGeek.
That's what I crave. ThinkGeek is not the right answer for that.
Really, you don't think
Actually,
they sell it?
I would think it would have it.
You would go to Hot Topic, or you'd go just on to Target because it's probably at Target.
Probably.
There's a
It's
high
everywhere
chance-
now. Now everyone
There's
sells
a high
it.
chance that you could go to Target, you get yourself an AC/DC t-shirt, and you get yourself a Bazinga t-shirt and a Minecraft t-shirt.
Wouldn't
And
that be
you're
great?
set for life.
Wow. Wait, you only need 3 t-shirts for life, Sean? What kind of
Well,
life
I mean,
do you lead?
I mean, after a year or so, you get a Game of Thrones t-shirt, but, you know, well, those ones.
But only after
That's
you've
4.
sufficiently watched Game of Thrones.
Well, you need multiple Minecraft t-shirts. You can't just go with one.
Okay,
You
because
have
I was
to
going
get
to say, a 3 t-shirt rotation, in a year, you're wearing each t-shirt 120 times. They're probably going to be pretty much destroyed by then.
I
You
know
need-
someone who only owns like 4 T-shirts.
Is he a wizard though?
No, he's like a.
Is he a tailor?
No, he's.
Can he repair
Does he just like go shirtless most of the time? Does he have like really great abs or something?
No,
or?
he's like a skinny, weird dude who just doesn't like material items.
So he washes his clothes twice a week, or he just doesn't wash his clothes?
No, he washes his clothes.
He has to wash them twice a week.
Yeah, he just washes them a lot. Yeah.
Do you know what I don't get is the people who they're wearing clothes and then they go home and then they change into brand new clothes and then they go to bed and then they change into a different set of clothes.
Well, you don't want to be in your work clothes.
Yeah, I do that.
That makes sense.
I mean,
Yeah, but then you're washing so many clothes.
I mean, I do it though in the sense I only do it like I go to work in work clothes, come back, and then put on sleep clothes pretty much.
Yeah, I pretty much. I'm right now rocking a polo. And,
What is this
think
beeping
I-
sound? Who is
hold
beeping?
on.
We're getting ruined.
Fuck off,
getting
Nick.
ruined
This
right
is
now.
why we don't invite you on to guest host.
Nick, this is what happens when you have real life things.
or when you don't put your phone on silent. I mean.
My phone's not even near me right now.
So Sean, what was your random question you had?
What it was the one that I got shot down asking.
Really? What was it? I don't remember.
What's it like to tell a joke and have no one get it?
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's the joke
that
that,
one's
you
stupid.
guys didn't get.
That's stupid.
No, I did get that.
Exactly.
If you rewind, you'll hear me saying, "Is this like self-referencing more or less?" Is what I'm asking.
I mean, it ended up being self-referential.
Okay.
Nick, we have a question.
Yeah, what's up?
What is it like to wear no pants and have a picture taken of you?
What kind of question is that?
Nick,
It's a
what?
real question.
We talked about superheroes. What superhero do you identify with?
What superhero do I identify with?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so hard. The one
Like
that
their
I...
real life persona.
Okay, well,
They're
real
like-
life
they're
persona
Clark-
or like
they're
situation?
Clark Kent, they're Bruce Wayne, they're...
I mean,
Yeah.
all of them. It's so hard to pick them because like all their backstories are just like so. I don't identify with any of their backstories, you know.
I
'Cause,
think
like pretty much all of them have like come from like these places where like their parents like died when they were like 10.
Daredevil.
really, Sean, you identify with
Go-
you would know
Daredevil.
that-
Ghost
okay.
Rider.
I
Swamp
superheroes that
Thing.
I would identify with probably what's Star Lord, Chris Pratt's character in Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's because he's the nerdiest of them all.
Nuh-uh.
He's just got such a great sense of like
Wait, are
music
you kidding,
taste and,
Kenneth?
like-
You think he's the nerdiest?
Really? Really?
there?
Yeah.
Did you
Well, I mean,
forget
like,
about Spider-Man?
I was gonna say Spider-Man's probably
No,
the
he's a
nerdiest by
dweeb.
far.
Chris Pratt is not nerdy.
Okay, Tobey
Chris Pratt
Maguire.
is
Chris
fucking
Pratt
hilarious.
is definitely nerdy.
Not in that
No,
movie.
he's just like a bro nerd. He's not like
He's a bro
real
nerd. He's an endearing nerd.
He's not a nerd though. He's like cool. That movie,
He
he's
loves
blasting
Xbox.
around with like.
With a raccoon that fires guns?
Yeah, but he's
And a
not
fucking
at all.
tree man. And
He has no control over whether Rocket Raccoon exists in his universe or not.
yeah,
He's. I would
he's pretty-
highly
plus the
disagree with
raccoon
his
is Bradley
character
Cooper,
being
and that's a
nerdy.
pretty
I
bro raccoon.
identify with Straw Hat Luffy.
What?
Is he a
Really?
superhero?
Yeah,
I'd say so. He pretty much is, yeah.
I guess.
just kidding. I identify with Usopp.
With who?
Usopp?
With Usopp,
Usopp.
Captain Usopp.
He will one day have 8 million followers.
He has 8 million followers now.
Sounds like a superhero to me.
What about you,
He
Tyler?
once he landed on the poops of a giant goldfish.
Wait, the poop of a giant goldfish?
He thought it was an island, but it was a giant goldfish poop.
Wow, that's
I most identify with Light.
Dude, I
Not
must
a
identify with
superhero.
L.
He's a superhero.
He's just as much of a superhero as Daredevil is.
I'm gonna say I identify with the Beyonder because he's the best hero.
Wait, seriously? No one batted an eye at Light?
I
just assumed you were talking about like the god of light or something.
No, he means light, and everyone's making fun of him, but no one's gonna say anything about it.
It's like not that funny, I guess.
Well, I guess because Sean, I guess, is the only one who would understand it. I mean, it's no one should identify with Light. It would be weird.
I identify with Karibo.
With who?
Is Karibo the Yu-Gi-Oh character?
Oh.
The one that that you shoot out of a cannon somehow, and then
You mean the
it
fuzzy
explodes,
one?
and you watch the show and you're like, what the fuck? That's not even how Karibo works.
He was my favorite. I had a bunch of him.
Well, it follows Pokemon logic. You don't have to follow the logic of the card game.
Fair.
I identify as Jace.
Wait.
From League of Legends?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
No, from Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I meant.
I don't play either game, so I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
I identify as Boney.
Quit waffling with your identification, Sean. You've already made 5
Yeah,
ones.
come on. Talk about,
Yeah, you would be
identity issues.
If you were a politician,
I identify as Dr. Pepper.
What about
I
Doctor
took an
Who?
online test and I got Darkwing Duck, but I don't know if I actually identify with Darkwing Duck.
Why don't you just go back to BuzzFeed and retake it till you get the answer? Okay, Kenneth?
No, I'm just saying I don't
Of
know
course
if I
you took it on
identify
BuzzFeed.
I'm
with Darkwing
assuming.
Duck.
I'm assuming you took it on BuzzFeed because it's stupid.
Hey Tyler, you know what happens when you assume?
I
It
don't know.
makes an
What?
ass of you and me.
Are you going to tell
You
me?
should get the right answer. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was BuzzFeed too.
Because that's what BuzzFeed is. I could go on a rant about BuzzFeed for a long time, but I won't.
Oh,
Tyler,
could you please
you know what-
do
you know
that?
what I love
We
about
should
the
make a
internet?
better version of BuzzFeed.
There's
What
a
was
couple
that,
things I
Nick?
love on the internet.
We should make a better version of BuzzFeed.
No, I'm not
Just
making
take over
anything
their space.
BuzzFeed comparable. No,
Dude,
I refuse.
it's a platform. It's not even like they produce much content.
They produce lots of.
All they do is produce content, and it's all shit content, and you're dragging me into a conversation that I don't want to have because it's going to make me angry.
You can get him riled up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
But we could make their UI could be so much
articles.
better. We could take their market. Oh, it'd be
I'm
good.
gonna make a clickbait article, and the title is gonna be 6 ways that a goat can change your life. And then you're gonna say, when you look into its eyes, the pupils are vertical.
I think BuzzFeed is the voice of our generation.
Fuck
and then
you,
number
Kenneth.
number two is gonna be a goat will mow your lawn for you, and then it's gonna have a winky face. And then number 3 is gonna be when you take it on a walk, all the homies gonna flip. And then number 4 is gonna be use him to excavate your butthole.
I hate this
and then
list. I don't want to hear the
Number
rest.
5. Number 5 is when you touch the goat, it goes bah! And then we're gonna have an embedded audio file, and it's gonna loop the entire article, so you don't know what's coming until you see, oh, this is where it embedded the audio, and then
I'm gonna take a really controversial stance right now.
Oh no.
One. Okay. Here's what it is. I don't like Pixar movies.
Wait,
Really?
really?
Yeah.
Why?
Just don't enjoy them.
That's not true.
you don't like any of them. You don't like Up.
I didn't like it. I just saw Inside Out. I didn't really like it.
You don't like Wall-E.
I never saw Wall-E.
Wow.
Then that's why you don't like Pixar movies. You never watched Wall-E,
I didn't
dude.
really like Toy Story.
Dude, well,
You need
I
to
don't
watch
know.
fucking
I
Wall-E,
just
bro.
like when people talk about how much Pixar movies make them cry. I dislike that.
Just watch Wall-E.
Yeah, it seems pretty basic when people cry at Pixar movies.
Just watch
the
Finding
thing is, you're
Nemo.
right though, Nick. That's the issue. I guess.
They're just so basic. It's like they
You're being condescending, but you're right.
they're like
That is
their
how I
pH is
feel.
at least a 10. It's just so basic.
I mean,
But
I don't
can't they
cry
write
at
something
them.
real? Can't they write something real like an anime? You know.
Or at the very least, like a chick flick. Like it's
Well,
just like
what
another
are you-
level of like
First
you know,
of all,
pandering to people's emotions.
First of all, Cars 2 is my favorite anime. And second,
That's a good one.
Second, you need to watch Wall-E. That's the second.
Wall-E is the only movie that I've ever seen that has like maybe 10 lines of dialogue, but is
Yeah,
actually,
Wall-E has
like, a
30
decent
minutes
movie.
of silence.
Have you seen The American?
American Gladiator?
No, The American with George Clooney.
American Ninja
I saw
Warrior?
Drive starring Ryan Gosling, and I thought
Okay.
that movie was like the best movie ever, and he never even talked.
Yeah, but so imagine the dialogue in Drive and then cut it in half, and you have The American.
Sounds like a great movie.
It's really weird.
I
It's
just
not
like
that great
the
of a movie.
triplets of Bellevue.
The American is a really pretty movie. Like, it takes place in Italy, so it's just like cinematically really nice to look at. But the story is kind of like eh. But there's no
It got
dialogue.
a
It's crazy.
8.3 on IMDb.
What did The American?
Yeah.
8.3.
That's pretty good, actually.
Oh no, that's The Americans. So,
Okay, yeah. I'm like, there's no way that's got that good.
What's The Americans, and how's it different?
yeah. This one has George Clooney.
Do you know what? I really like Eddie Murphy in
Trading Spaces or Places?
Are you just like eating
Train
time?
Spaces is good. Meteor Man. Is that what you were thinking?
No,
That
the
wasn't
one
a
where
good
he-
movie.
Dr. Doolittle.
What's the other one that he's in?
Meteor Man.
No, the
Or
other
Beverly
one where he
He's
Hills
in
gets
Cop.
really
Shrek.
fat.
Oh,
Shrek.
Norbit.
No.
No, the other one. That's Meet the Slumps or whatever the fuck.
No, I'm thinking the one where he like switches between like a slim version and a fat
Oh
version.
shit! I thought that was Norbit.
Yeah, it's like Dr. Slump and the Captain's Circle or whatever.
God damn
Is
it.
that like one of the movies where like he plays like all the characters just in different
Yeah.
suits?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one was the who was the guy that played Austin Powers?
Mike Myers.
Yeah, the Mike Myers one.
The one where he plays the Green Ogre.
What? That's Shrek.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Shrek. What about
Shrek was
which
good.
one were you thinking?
Shrek.
what was the one
I thought
with-
Shrek 2
I
was
like
better than Shrek.
I like Shrek the Third because that's
The
Justin
Nutty
Timberlake.
Professor, that was it.
Okay, there you go.
I told you it's Dr. Slump in the Circle of Reality.
Well, you're wrong. It's the Nutty Professor.
I'm gonna nut your professor.
Oh my god, the Nutty Professor got a 5.5 on IMDb.
That's probably 5 more points than it deserves.
That's just so low. I figured it would get like a higher score just because it has Eddie Murphy in it and people like
No,
it.
you mean because it's a terrible movie?
Well, I don't know. I mean, it's like all of his movies, I think.
My favorite part is when he puts the glasses on the horse.
I don't... Wait, what's that from?
And then the horse can see.
Aww.
Oh.
How cute and
Oh my
heartwarming.
god.
That's
oh.
You know who the best actor is in Hollywood right now?
Tell
What?
me,
Matthew
Kenneth.
McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey.
Really?
Dude, it's still Robert Downey Jr. He just makes so much money. He's clearly
Well,
the best
actually,
actor.
if you look at like in terms of awards, Matthew McConaughey is up there though.
Wait,
really?
really?
That's actually quite ridiculous. How? Is it because of his... He's just in
Dallas
so many
Buyers
movies
Club, he
lately?
won the fucking Academy Award.
Yeah,
I
but
think
he's only
it's
been a
Tom
big deal for the last like
Hanks.
2 years. So he's
I
had...
know, but what a 2 years they've been.
Yeah, but at most
Wolf
he could
of
only
Wall
win
Street.
like...
Magic Mike.
Did he get an
What do
award?
you guys
I
think
thought
about,
Ryan Reynolds was Magic Mike.
What do you guys think about Cloud
That's Channing
Atlas?
Tatum, bro.
Cloud Atlas? What about Cloud Atlas?
Kenneth doesn't like Cloud
I
Atlas.
don't like Cloud
Did you see...
I
Wait,
love-
that's by the same
I love
guys who
Cloud
did
Atlas.
Matrix, right? It's by the brother
Yeah.
guys?
I didn't like
Mhm.
Cloud Atlas.
It's got Tom Hanks.
It did have Tom Hanks.
Do you like the whatever their name is? What are they
I love
called?
the Wachowski.
The Wachowski.
Yeah, do you like
They're
them?
awesome. Yeah, they're
Mike
good.
Wazowski.
Did you guys see Jupiter Ascending?
No.
I didn't.
I saw
That
it
was
on
the
the
one
airplane.
with Mila Kunis, right?
Yeah,
Was it good?
with a chain whatever. What's his name?
Channing Tatum?
Yeah, that guy.
With Shane Dawson.
It wasn't that good. It was
the
pretty looking. Like
Wrestler.
it had really good graphics, but the story wasn't great. But then I saw Sense8, and Sense8 is really good. So
Sense8's dope, dude. That's like the dream, is Sense8.
wait, the Dream?
To
I think
have
I think after this I'm gonna watch.
like connected friends.
Why would
that
that
you
be
can
the
just, like,
dream?
chat with.
I
I
guess.
think after this I'm gonna watch Blade Runner.
Why wouldn't that be the dream, Tyler?
I don't know. It sounds kind of stressful
No,
and
To
intrusive.
be able to talk to people in your head.
it's not intrusive because you are you. You all are one.
Can you imagine someone talking to you while you're jerking off?
But you're all one consciousness.
Yeah, but
And if you're jerking off, probably somebody else over in like Spain is jerking off.
Dude, that's
and you're
fucking
jerking off
hot,
together,
bro.
and it's a way hotter jerk off.
Oh, dude, that's twice the jerk off.
Yeah.
that's not how it
Bro.
works. So
That is-
And
how
it
we're
only
just
took
sensei.
52 minutes to get to this conversation.
nah, I'm
Sorry,
49.
49, 48.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
52 minutes will be somewhere way dumber, Nick.
Come on, Nick. Oh wait,
wow.
no. Okay, so I'll talk about something
This is-
less dumb because I'm actually curious what
Okay.
you guys think.
All right.
Tell me.
This was the vaguely. I mean, it's tech, but I'm curious what you guys think. I'm currently in the process of buying a mechanical keyboard for the first time.
Okay. Yes, I'm very knowledgeable.
Any thoughts? Currently, I'm looking at the WASD, the WASD or whatever.
I have a WASD V2 right in front of me.
That's what I'm about to
Brown
buy.
switches,
I'm-
10 keyless.
See, I'm going for the clear switch, is what I'm thinking.
Clear's pretty heavy.
I know. I got a key.
I have
tester.
browns. I have browns, but I game, so.
All right, well, we're at almost the 60
We're at
minute
an
mark.
hour.
Yeah.
So,
And,
as always, you stay relevant, Internet.
And
Let's stay
we
relevant. Everyone
will
stays
rarely
relevant.
be relevant because we talk
Everyone
about
buy a
keyboards and
mechanical
stuff.
keyboard. Everyone buy. Thanks for joining us, Nick. We talked for the
thanks
last
for
10
having me,
minutes about nothing. Nick had a great time talking about this.
Always.
So,
Except for keyboards. Keyboards suck. What?
Keyboards are great.
keyboards are great.
You should be.
Keyboards are
You
great.
should care more, Nick. You program shit. Like you should be caring about a mechanical keyboard.
You stay relevant, Internet.
Bye
All
bye.
right. See you guys.
Bye.